Having your knees wide as your mat. Bring your chest onto the mat, bring your forehead down. Breathing in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Lift your forehead and your chest, come to hands and knees. Walk your knees in so your knees are hip width apart. Now take hold of your weights. Hope your knees are okay to be on your knees. If it's not, you can come into a little squat. You lift your chest, lift your weights. Bend your elbows. Bring your chest so it's parallel towards the mat as you take the weights behind you. You bend to your armpits and you lift your chest. The chest forward, take your weights back, bring it in and lift. Try and keep your elbows in, chest forward, weights behind, bend and lift. We're going to do this 3 more times. So lower your chest, weights behind, bring it in and lift. Weights behind, bring it in and lift. 1 more time, bend, bring it in. Now sit on your heels. Take your weights up. Rotate your palms and your wrists, your palms are facing forward, and you bend your elbows and lift. So bend and straighten. You bend. Now this time when you straighten by rotating your wrists, your palms are facing. So when you straighten, you rotate your wrists, your palms are facing. And then when you bend your elbows, fingers are facing forward. So up and down. 2 and down. And 3 and down. Lower your weights. Hands on the mat, tuck your toes, up to downward dog. Now walk your dog, so bend your right knee, straighten your left. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. So up and down. Right, left, right, left. Now lift both heels up, press both heels towards the mat. Eye gaze in between your hands as you walk your feet forward. Hands on your shin, hands on your mat. Take hold of one of your weights in both hands. You bend your elbows. Lift your chest, take your arms all the way up, lift your heels. Lower your heels, take that weight behind you. Straighten up to the sky. Bend your elbows, take your weight to the chest, bend your knees. Straighten your arms, your weight towards the mat. Weight to your chest, lift your chest, take your arms all the way up, lift your heels. Lower your heels, take that weight behind you. So you tap your your thumbs onto your shoulder blades. Arms up. Weight to your chest. Chest to your thighs, straighten your arms. Do 2 more like this. Bend your elbows, take it all the way up. Lift your heels. Lower your heels, take it behind you. And lift. To your chest. Chest to your thighs, straighten your arms. To your chest. Take your arms all the way up. Now this time lift your right knee. You take that right leg behind you. Keep your toes on the mat, heels lifted. Bend your elbows. Straighten. You bend. Straighten. Take it to your chest. Chest to your thighs. You straighten your arms to bring that right leg forward. To your chest. Straighten your arms. Now lift your left knee this time. Take it behind you. The left toes on the mat. Weight behind you. And lift to your chest. Chest to your thighs. Straighten your arms. Bring that left leg forward. Release your weight. Interlace your arm, interlace your hands behind you as you stretch your arms away. If possible, straighten your legs. You lift your chest. Release your arms, take your arms all the way up. Let's just do some circles just to warm up our shoulders after those weights. Taking it behind you, take your arms up and back. I'll take it back and up, out in front. So we're just rotating the other way. Take it up and behind. And take your arms down by your side. Arms up to the sky. Take it wide as you forward fold. Hands on your shin as you look up. Hands on your mat, step back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees, tuck your toes, bring your hips back and rest your chest and your thighs, forehead down. Come up to hands and knees, tuck your toes, back to downward dog. Take your right leg out, take your right foot in between your hands. Keep that left heel lifted. And take your arms up. Arms wide, palms facing up, look up. It's a bit of a back bend. So you lean back. Look forward as you bring your arms out in front of you, palms facing, chest towards your thighs. Now you open up your arms so you're in that warrior two, the left arm back. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right arm on your side, you take your left arm over your head. Wrap your left arm around your back, round your waist. Look to your right leg as you straighten, bring your right hand on your foot. Left arm up to the sky, we're in triangle. Back up to warrior two, go straight to reverse your warrior. This time lift your right heel, as you lean back. Back to warrior two. Again, to rotate your chest. You lift your back heel, and let's rotate again. So you're in that twisted warrior two. You're going to lower that left hand outside of your right foot. You can lower your back foot as well. Right arm up to the sky. Yes. So that left hand's outside of your right foot. For 3, 2, 1. Then lower both hands either side of your right foot. As you lift your back heel, you're in that lunge. Step back to downward dog. Left foot forward. Keep your right heel lifted. Take your arms up. Now lean back. Come to center. Open your arms, palms facing. Look forward as you take your arms out in front of you. Bring your chest forward. Slightly bring your chest to your thighs. Lower your back foot. Take that right arm behind you. We're in warrior two. Palms facing down. Left arm on your thigh, right arm over your head. Bring that right arm round your back, round your waist. Look to your left hand as you straighten, we're in triangles. So get left hand down, right arm up, yes. 3, 2, 1. Just stay in that triangle position, yes. Then come up to warrior two. Reverse the warrior, lift your back, your left heel. So you lean back. Feel that stretch in your left thigh as well. For 3, 2, 1. Lower your heel back to warrior two. Rotate your chest to the center. Then you rotate again as you take that right hand outside of your left foot this time. Left arm. Look to your mat as you Bring your hands either side of your left foot. Lift your back heel, step back to downward dog. Now what I want you to do is you're going to have to walk your hands a little bit further back on your mat because we want to walk your feet so your feet are as close to the wall as possible. And when we come into our plank position, we come to plank position on the wall. So you bring your, start with your right foot, then your left foot. You might need to take your hands a bit forward to get into that plank position on the wall. So, yes. So your feet are a bit too high up. So you need to bring your feet a little bit lower down. So it's not a downward dog, it's a plank. So your feet might need to be a bit lower. Yes, yes, that's better. Yeah. No, it's a bit harder. Hold that plank position for 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to step your right foot back on the mat and your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Keep your left heel lifted. Take your arms up. Oh, I see what you've had to do, no problem. Open up your arms. Lean back. Chest forward as you bring your arms forward. Take your left arm back, lower your back foot. We're in that warrior 2 position. Right arm on your thigh, left arm over your head. Wrap your left arm around your back, round your waist. Look to your right foot as you straighten the right hand down, left arm up. We're in triangle. Bend your right knee, we're in warrior 2. Go straight to reverse your warrior as you lift that right heel. Lower your right heel, we're in warrior 2 again. Rotate your chest. Rotate again. Keep that right knee bent as you bring your left hand down outside of your right foot, right arm up. For 3, yes. 2, 1. Now lift your back heel. Then lower your hands either side of your right foot. Step back to downward dog. Left foot forward. Take your arms up. Arms wide. Lower that back foot as you lean back. Bring your chest forward, arms forward. Lift your chest, take your right arm back, we're in warrior 2. Left arm on your thigh, right arm over your head. Bring your right arm around your back, round your waist, twist. Look to your left foot straight and we're in triangle, right arm up. Look to your left leg, bend your left knee, we're in warrior 2. We go straight to reverse your warrior as you lift your left heel this time and lean back. Lower your heel, we're in warrior 2. Rotate your chest. Lower your right hand outside of your left foot this time, left arm up. Now lift your back heel. Lower your hands either side of your left foot. Step back to downward dog. Walk your feet back again. See if you can bring your feet onto the wall into that plank position. For 3, 2, 1. Lower your right foot onto the mat. Left foot onto the mat. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Take your arms wide all the way up. Interlace your fingers at the top. Lift your heels. And lower. Lower your arms. Now we'll do that same thing again on the wall, but this time just like how you had it before, where you had your feet were higher So if I just show you quickly, but you kind of did it already. So your feet were a bit higher. And then we're going to just take our right leg up to the sky. And then left leg. So yeah, yeah, perfect. So don't have to be that high, but that's fine. It's comfortable as you can get it. So take your right leg up. And then your left leg. Let's do right again. And then left, another 3, heavy on the shoulders. And then lower your right foot on the mat, left foot on the mat. And slowly come all the way up, bring your shoulders up to your ears. Interlace your fingers behind you as you lean back, look up. Shoulder blades back. Look forward. Release your arms, let's come into balance. Brilliant. Bring your right knee to your chest, take hold of your, interlace your hands round that right shin. Bring your chest to your thighs. And take those hands now underneath your right foot as you straighten your right leg. Hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now bend that right knee. If you come into that funky chair, so you bring that right foot onto your left thigh. Keep your chest forward, hands to prayer. Start to bend that left knee slightly. Hold, flex your right foot. For 3, 2, 1. Now keep that chest forward, step your right foot forward, left leg up behind you. Warrior 3, arms behind you. Lift your chest, now take hold of the left shin. Brilliant. Chest to your thighs, bring your hands underneath your left foot, this time straighten. Keep your chest low as you bend your left knee. Bring that left foot onto your right thigh. Hands to prayer. That right knee is bent. See if you can bring your chest even lower. 3, 2, 1. Now step your left foot forward. Right leg behind you. Warrior 3. Now this time you're going to tap your right toes back. Start to lift your chest. Bring your left leg back to meet your right foot. Brilliant, yes. Let's do it again. Let's do one more. Take hold of your right shin. Trust your thighs, hands underneath your right foot. Straighten. Bend your right knee as you bring that right foot onto your left thigh. Keep your chest low, hands to prayer. 3, 2, 1. Step that right foot forward, lift your left leg up behind you. Warrior 3. Lift your chest, take hold of your left shin. Try to press your shoulders down. Chest to your thighs and take your hands underneath your left foot, straighten. Bend your left knee as you bring your left foot onto your right thigh this time. Hands to prayer, keep your chest low, bend your right knee. Step your left foot forward, right leg up behind you, arms behind you, warrior 3. Tap your right toes back, you lift your chest. Start to lower that right foot down, left leg to meet. Perfect. Take your arms up. Forward fold. Hands on your shin as you look forward. Hands on your mat, you step back to downward dog. You lower to plank. Lower your knees on your chest, upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Take hold of one of your legs. Lift your feet up for boat pose, knees bent or straight. Hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now bring your right knee to your chest. Lower that left leg. So it's just hovering. Rotate your chest to the right side. Just over your right knee. Yes. Then to the left. To the right. To the left. Try and point your toes. Right. Left. Right. Left. Back to center. Just hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower your feet onto the mat. Take your arms up. Now, you're going to bend your elbows, you bring that weight to your chest, and you lean back. Come forward, arms up. Brilliant. To your chest, back. Now this time, straighten your arms up. Bring your chest to your weight. Arms up. To your chest. Lean back. Brilliant. To your chest. This bit of core work this morning. Up. Down. Lean back. Hold. For 3, 2, 1. Come forward. Release your weight. Cross your ankle. Hands on the mat. Bring downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower knees to your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step and jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Bring your hands back behind you. Lift your hips, swing your hips back and lower. Bring your right knee to your chest. Take your right arm inside as you wrap your right arm around your right shin. Left arm round your back as you take that bind. Flex your left foot and forward, forward. For 3, 2, 1. Release the bind. Open up that right knee. So you open that right knee. Then see if you can bring that right foot onto your left thigh. If that's too hard on your knees, you can bring it inside of your left thigh. And you take hold of your left foot. Then hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Release your right foot and straighten. Left knee to your chest. Left arm inside. Bring your chest forward. That helps with that bind. And you wrap your left arm around your left shin. Right arm around your back. Make sure that right foot is flexed. Perfect. Forward, forward. For 3, 2, 1. Release the bind. Open up that left knee. So before you cross, you open to open up that joint. Then bring your left foot onto your right thigh. Take hold of your right foot this time. Release. Cross your ankles. We're going to come into that low squat. So you uncross your ankles, have your toes as wide as your mat. To have your weight hand here. You lift your knees to your heels in, toes out. Take hold of that weight. Again, you can always come in higher if it's too hard on your knees. So you can come up a bit higher. Yeah, perfect. I want you to do those bicep curls for 3, 2, 1. Let's do 3 more. For 3, 2, 1. Release the weight. And slowly bring your hands onto the mat as we come back into downward dog. Lower to plank and hold for 3, 2, 1. Now side plank, left hand in the middle, should roll to the right side. Take your right arm, yeah, up and over your head. Back to the center, back to the sky. Come back to plank. Right hand into the middle, left arm up. over your head. Back up. Back to plank. Let's do one more. Left hand in the middle. Let's see if we can add our leg this time. So you bring that right foot into your right shin. 3. Right arm over your head. Back to the sky. Back to plank. Right hand in the middle. Left arm up. And left foot into your right shin if possible. Side of your right shin. Left arm over your head. Back to the sky. Back to plank. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Into the sky for downward dog. Back to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Brilliant. Hands behind you as you lift your hips. Swing it back and lower. Right into your chest. Now you're going to cross that right foot over your left leg and you bend your left knee. Left elbow over your right knee. Take your right arm around your back and you twist. Look over your right shoulder. Now you can stay here or you take that bind. So you bring your left hand underneath your legs. And hold. For 3, 2, 1. Release the bind. Let's just twist the other way. So right hand to your right ankle. Left around your back as you look over your left shoulder. Center. Hands behind you. Just swap legs. So now your right knee is bent. Left foot is over your right knee. Just swap sides. Right elbow over your left knee. Left arm around your back. So start looking over your left shoulder. If possible, you bring that right hand in between your legs as you take that line. Release the bind. And we just twist the other way, left hand to your left ankle. Right around the back, around your waist, and look over your right shoulder. Center. Hands behind you. And bring the soles of your feet together. Knees wide. Interlace your hands round your toes. And if possible, so you have your feet, you want to have your feet almost like a book, where the bottom side of your feet are on the mat, and the top is open, and you have your thumbs inside of your feet. So that hopefully, so if you have your soles of your feet together, you see your knees are a little bit higher. But when you open those feet, they go a little bit lower. When you round your back, chin to chest, elbows resting in your thighs. Three, 2, 1. Let's hold for 3 more. And you take hold of your big toe. Just lift your knees a little bit. And then you open up your feet so your heels are on the mat, still holding onto your toes, back is straight, arms are inside your knees, and just hold. Now leave your left knee down and you straighten up your right leg. Yes. Keep your back straight for 3, 2, 1. Now lower your right and then straighten your left. And then lower. Now you're going to lift both legs wide as you look up. 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs together. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Now you slowly lower your heels down. Still holding on to your big toes. You walk your feet away. You come into that forward fold position. Still holding on to your big toes. And release. Now you're going to turn your body around. You bring your back onto the wall, back onto the mat, and your feet onto the wall. Your knees are bent. Take hold of one of your weights. Hold your weights in your hand, your elbows. Start off with your elbows on the mat. And then you're going to lift your hips and take your arms up and over your head. Back up to the sky. Lower your hips. Bend your elbows away to your chest. So up, over your head. Back up to the sky. You lower. Up. Over. Now this time, keep your hips lifted. Take your arms up to the sky. Straighten your right leg up to the sky. As you take your arms over your head, you take your leg over your head. Back up to the sky. Foot back onto the wall. Straighten your left leg. As you take your arms over your head, take that left leg over. Back up. Back onto the mat, onto the wall. Lower your hips. Bend your elbows. Left leg again. So lift. Right leg. Over. Back up. Back onto the wall. Left leg. Over. Back up. Back onto the wall. Lower your hips. Weight to your chest. Let's do a few more like this. You lift. Right leg. Over. Back up. Now see if this time you can take your right leg a little bit wider. Bring it in. Back onto the wall. Left leg. Over. Back up. Wide. Back in. Left leg onto the wall. And lower. Weight to your chest. Let's do one more. You lift. Right leg. Over. Back up. Onto the wall. Left. Over. Back up. Onto the wall. Lower your hips. Lower your weight. Knees onto your chest, hands on your shin. And just rock side to side. Let's do a quick plow. So you take your legs over your head. Hands on your lower back. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Take your legs up to the sky for shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Bring the soles and the feet together. Knees wide. Now you're going to start to lower your knees. So if you bring in your knees either side of your face or onto your forehead. So 3, 2, 1. Take both legs over your head again. For 3, 2, 1. Roll your back onto the mat. Feet onto the mat. Just lift your hips Lower your hips. Knees onto your chest. Hands on your shin, just rock side to side. To roll onto your side, doesn't matter right or left. As we come into child pose, come up to hands and knees. Let's do quick cat cows to stretch out our back. So inhale, round your back as you bring your chin to chest. Exhale, arch and you look up. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Inhale, round. Bring it back to neutral spine, tuck your toes. Hips to sky and downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward to your hands. You take a seat. Bring it back onto the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Take your arms over your head and see if you can take hold of your opposite elbow. Just hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees together. Knees to your chest. And see if you can bring those arms, so still holding onto your opposite elbow, onto your shin. So your arms are wrapped around your knees and just rock side to side. Release your arms and bring your left foot onto the mat. So your left knee is bent. Take hold of your right foot as you straighten your right leg up to the sky. Now you're bending that right knee. Bring your right foot onto your left thigh. Your right hand is onto your knee as you just slightly bounce that right foot as you press your right foot away, your right knee away. You're opening up that right hip. You're just bouncing that right knee. For 3, 2, 1. Now you bring your right foot onto the mat. So your right knee is bent and you straighten your left leg. You bend your left knee this time as you place your left foot onto your right thigh. So your left hand is on that left knee. Just slightly bouncing that left knee away. You're bouncing it up and down. 3, 2, 1. Bring your left knee onto your chest. Right knee back onto your chest. Cross your ankles. Bring your hands to the back of your thighs. You need to roll up to sitting. Press your knees down, shoulders down. Take your hands behind you, fingers away from your body as you look up. Lean back and press your knees onto the mat. Feel that stretch across the chest. And you look back. You start to round your back as you look forward and bring your arms out in front of you. Interlace your fingers. Straighten your back and you take your arms up. Bring your hands to prayer. And you lower your thumbs to your forehead. Cloud to your lips. You fly to your lips. Look out to your words. And onto your breastbone, take a bow. Look out to your lips. May the light to meet one. The light to you. Namaste.